Well, once again, it is Horde Night, and I am nowhere near ready. Welcome back to Chaos Cabin, everybody, and another installment of the Desert Rat in 7 Days to Die. I am going to scramble here to make a secure chest and dump it anywhere, and then throw all the excess stuff in my inventory into it so I've got room to loot as I slay zombies. So let's go. Really about all I need is weapons and ammo and med kits maybe and antibiotics. Other than that, I throw all this other stuff in here and get it out of my inventory. I will keep the clothes for temperature regulation. I like to put the knife over here so I can quickly toggle to it. What I wanted to show today was how to use this particular base design to maximum effect. So let's go. Notice I still don't have the wood to finish the floor, so I'm just going to hope to be lucky. The thing to remember about this base design is while it looks like they'll be able to come through here, they won't, for the most part. Every once in a while you'll get a crawler that comes through here, but they're slow moving and you can take them out. Well, now the dogs have lost interest and they're taking off. That's not good. I wanted that leather. I want to make another forge. I can't get a good line on them with all these guys so close to the wall. Well, I got one. I just don't know if the carcass is still going to be there by morning. The dogs tend to vaporize after just a little while. Now, when they're clumped up like that, I will use a ranged weapon, because otherwise, if I get in there too close, I'll take some damage hits. So I'll thin them out with a ranged weapon and then go in and melee. Of course, you always want to do your best to go for the head. It's not always possible, but man's got to have goals. Damn! Officer Barfs-a-lot has blown away some of my carcasses before I have a chance to loot them. That's not fair even in the apocalypse. I gotta make that cop my main priority before he blows up and takes out some of my base. That isn't done yet. Back off, my dude. One of the problems with using something like a high-level shotgun is that it may obliterate the corpse and leave you nothing to loot. Notice how the knife has a nice lateral, almost perfectly lateral swing pattern. Makes it a lot easier to get into this narrow space at the bottom. One fun little side challenge I like to do is to see how many appendages I can remove before I cut off their head. You may have noticed that once these creatures are dead, if you touch them one more time with a club or a knife, they will simply disappear and you won't be able to loot the bodies. That's just the nature of this base design. If the zombie dies, touching any part of this concrete wedge tip down at the bottom, you will not be able to harvest the body. You won't be able to get the bones and the flesh. You can still loot them, so loot them quickly and then move on. That's just the nature of this base design, is you won't be able to harvest the bones and flesh and fat if they're touching the wedge tip there. And of course, when using a ranged weapon, a headshot is always best. Of course, the whole concept behind a melee base is being able to get away from ranged weapons so you don't use up ammo, or you may not have ammo in the first place, and you can take them on directly with a club or a knife. Now, I get a little too cocky here, and I don't attack from the edges. I go straight down the middle, and I end up getting attacked on both sides from the zombies that I'm not taking out. So, avoid that. Do as I say, not as I do. When using this style of base, you have a short amount of time to collect the loot before the bodies just disappear. So grab that loot as quick as you can without taking any more damage than you have to. Glide in, strike, and then glide back before they have a chance to reach out and grab you. Also, learn their patterns and strike right after they've swung. Oddly, you can harvest the dogs, and this is great for leather, rotten meat, and bones, so be sure and grab them quick because they do disappear pretty fast after they've been killed. Notice I have a greater reach using the knife. See how I was able to harvest her because she was just outside the wedge tip. Can't quite reach that one. That's a juicy one. Oh, guys, I wasn't paying attention to my health meter. Don't let this happen to you. This is what I've been saving the big guns for. Sometimes, when you're crouched down like this, you can put an arrow up under the chin and into the skull. It's very satisfying. One good swipe across the face or neck usually calms them right down. See the calming effect that has? This angled block lets me get in close and personal-like with this spider. There's some more of that fine Doberman leather. Boy, you gotta say one thing about the desert. It is a great place to collect leather. Man, those spiders just love the corners. Yeah, looks like it's slowing down a bit. Except for those rude guests out there trying to tear out my stairs. Okay, things have gone quiet for a moment. I'll focus on cleaning things up. Oh, here we go. And swipe. Man, that was like stepping on a juice box. Go down, you big naked bastard. Well, that was quick. Horde Night is over, and it is daytime. Now it's time to go outside the wire and lead the undead over to the trader and loot that trader for all he's worth. Be sure to stick around a few more minutes. I want to show you what you can get out of a vending machine rental kiosk when you sell it back to the trader after you use the exploit to steal it. Man, look at that. 47 pieces of leather alone in that night. And a bunch of other stuff. Now I'm going to dump this in a box so I got room, and then go use the exploit and loot the trader. Ammo is always good. Alright, these guys are following me, and I got one coming up to meet me. This is my chance to collect decorative items for my base, or things I can sell back to the trader for cash for ammo and other things like that. That was the monkey scream of death, so that one is down. Let's see. I don't know what I want. More money, I guess. I will put a link in the description on how to use this glitch to your advantage. Come here, little sunshine. Let's give you the attention you deserve. Why go to Burning Man when the Burning Man will come to you? Feathers are great, but I was really hoping for eggs. Okay, let's go over here to the trader, and I'll show you the kind of money that can be had just by using the exploit to snatch these vending machine rental kiosks. And here we go.
Thank God, a customer. I thought you might be one of the dead.
Okay, I got 5 of these things. Let's see what this guy will give me for them. That is 6,600 gold dukes. I am going to spend it all on ammo. Once again, if you don't know how to use that exploit, I will leave a link to it in the description below. It's one of my earliest videos, but it still works. It's a little rough, but so am I, so I'm sure you'll understand. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to everybody that has spent time watching this video. It really means a lot to me, and it would help so much if you could give me a like and maybe leave a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see next, and tell me what you thought of this one. That helps YouTube know that people are watching this and encourages the algorithm to suggest it to other people. So until next time, survivors, keep your guts on the inside and enjoy the apocalypse. Thank you for watching this edition of Desert Rat 7 Days to Die Legacy Console Edition. I'm out.